Imagine the feeling of being sick and vomiting 3 to 4 times a day. Beatrice felt so sick someday that she asked the doctor if she is going to survive, and he replied, "I don't know." She went to bed many times at night and thought she's not going to wake up.
Who do you talk to? Are you able to tell all this to somebody? Is there somebody that is always willing to listen to you?
Yeah. At least my sister has been there for me. She has been there for me.
Please thank her for us.
My sister Betty Naiga, has been there for me. At least I tell her everything. Even when life was going, I felt life was going. I called her, I told her, please, at least this night I might be leaving you. She couldn't sleep. She left her bedroom, came to my bedroom. She was there for me sincerely. She thought I'm really going because life was going. I tell her everything. Because I thought I'm going, I had to tell her everything, where my everything is. I told her all my properties. I told her my property at the workplace, you can't get them, because I thought life was going. So very early in the morning, they had to take me to the hospital and they attended to me.
Please be strong. You're trying.
I am.
So, how do you survive personally? How are you able to look forward to another day, to hope that, when I get the transplant, everything will be okay? I'll one day get the money. What gives you that, that energy to go on?
Because my doctor has done everything to he has investigated, and at least he has assured me that when we get a transplant, the only thing we need is a transplant right now. And of which transplant is going to be done in India.
So that gives you the hope?
It does, because I know since these ones have failed, when they remove them and give me another fresh one, I'll have life. I'll have life.
What has challenged you most in this period?
Sincerely, everything has challenged me, because at least at this point I would be doing a lot of things, working, doing what, but now everything, they bathe me, they do what. Man has challenged me, pain has challenged me, because I've passed through all the pain. The pain, let me say so. When I was in the swelling situation, when I was too swollen and I couldn't even see, as in pain. When I went to the machine and the machine helped me to shrink and shrink, still I'm in pain because of this. So I've experienced lots of challenges.
It is so sad that at her young age and her willingness to serve the disadvantaged population, she may not live up to her dreams if urgent medical attention is not given to her. Even with the perfect dialysis, you cannot achieve 20% of what the real kidneys can do.
When anybody that is a medical personnel is unwell, be it a doctor or a nurse, everybody expects you to be strong, and even them, they tend to tell everybody, no, it's okay, it's just an illness, I'll be fine. Are you able to be human and not a medical personnel? Are you able to be you and cry about it and speak out about it?
Sincerely, I'm in flesh and blood. I also experience pain, though I'm a medical personnel. So I also experience stress. I also experience I get emotions. I also I'm emotional. So I do. When pain comes, I cry because I'm in flesh and blood. And there is where even I lose hope, even if when I'm fine, I tell a patient that you will have life. But me, I also feel, when I feel that life is going, I feel it, life is going.
So what is the way forward, my dear? What is required
Right
for
now,
things to be okay?
right now for things to be okay, the first thing is getting a donor. I haven't gotten a donor, but the one I had gotten, something happened, and
Isn't a donor supposed to come from your family?
that's it. And right now they are still screening my cousins, because the sisters are, most of them are done, and whoever they screen and find if she's hypertensive, she's not going. So far they have screened 7 people from my family, and they're still screening.
And none of them is a match?
None of them. We match, but then later on they find out that they have some disease. Yeah. So that one is out.
Because the donor has to be like spotless when it comes to health. They have to be disease free.
That's it. That's what they mean with screening.
Okay.
They screen something more than like 26 diseases. More than.
And everything must
Has
be
to
negative.
be. So when I'm still, even right now, I'm having a sister who is going through this, and we are waiting for the results. Anytime they will call us in Lago that they are out, we go. She goes, and then they screen more. So when I get a donor, of which I might even get a donor this week, because we are on the line. If this one is out, another one enters in. If this one is like that. So after donor, we need 80 million
Uganda shillings
to be taken to India. And of which, me as Nakachwa Beatrice, a comprehensive nurse who is working for the government in Kalangala, I don't have.
Have you sought some help from the government?
I've applied to my district, but I haven't received the feedback yet. I'm an orphan, total orphan, who grew up from my childhood when I didn't see my father. And my mother passed away when I was something like 2 years, which I don't recall so much. So my sisters and brothers have been struggling with me, and my aunties, and my studies, my everything. So when it reached to this, I'm grown up and I'm working, it means that now they are no longer giving me much support, because they also have children and what. And now it comes a disease of which is a very expensive disease. I'm stressing them, stressing their family.
Oh dear.
I'm no longer working. There is no way I can get money. Even if I'm working, my money cannot help me to support me in medication and everything. So it stresses me as I say, I'm stressing my sisters and brothers too.
From a medical point of view, what should people know about kidney failure in terms of whatever precautionary measure they're supposed to take?
The medical point of view. Please and please, when the kidneys are failed, life is gone. What does it mean? We should be careful and at least know what could cause my kidneys to fail, or your kidneys to fail, because mine have already failed. So your kidneys to fail. When we know that, we avoid them. If there are diseases, in case I've gotten that disease, treat it immediately, get treatment, so that at least I don't, my kidneys don't fail. That even if they have gotten any disease, please treat them before they fail.
The transplantation would normalize one's body requirements. It's simply when you leave the hospital, you are no longer a patient. You are Beatrice's only hope. Give some thought to what your contribution could do for her life.
Beatrice is a comprehensive nurse by profession. She's been working for the government of the Republic of Uganda, and we all know, honestly, the pay is not that high, but she's given her life deep in Kalangala, which is not even her home district, to treat people of this nation, to give back lives through her hands as a medical personnel. It is our time to give back to her. If you want to help this lady in any way, call the numbers below or send whatever you can to the account that is written below as well. I thank Betty, her big sister, and all the other people out there who are helping their loved ones that are unwell. Don't give up hope and don't give up strengthening people. God will bless you and bless your children. Life Stories will continue shortly after the break. Send us an SMS on 6565 and give us your say about this show. Give us any information whatsoever of anybody who could help this lady. Life Stories will be back shortly.
Coming up on Life Stories, a 9-year-old girl's battle for her life from Kanungu district to the exit of Capital Shoppers supermarket in Kampala.